Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I have a few more items in my makeup collection. So I thought I'll just put them all in this video and try it out with you guys and see how they work for me. Now, not all products in this video are like new, and I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the products that I'm gonna show you. I haven't really thought of the kind of makeup look I want to do, but I think we're gonna come up with something as we go along with trying them out. So I think we should just get started without wasting too much time. But before we begin, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I feel like a broken record saying this in each and every video, but I think it's a good reminder because I know a lot of you guys are subscribers, but those of you who are not are probably just following me on Facebook or Instagram and just click on the link from there. But trust me, once you subscribe to my channel, it's so much more easier for you to connect with me and all that. So subscribe. Now, I know I've been giving this disclaimer in my other videos as well, that the lighting in this room is not ideal. One of the soft boxes broke and I'm just really working with just one that's really in front of me, and that's why I think around this area you'll see too much light and then the rest of it is really dark and stuff. But I hope you ignore that and just look at what I'm doing. This room is really cold right now, and I'm just really cold, and that's why I wore this thick sweater. It's really snuggly and really soft, so I've been really liking it. Now I want to start off by moisturizing my face. My skin is a little extra dry these days because of this really harsh winters that we're experiencing here. So I'm gonna just use this Clinique Moisture Surge. This is their extended thirst relief, and you must have seen me use this a lot. I like this because it's not oily at all. It absorbs in my skin instantly. I'm gonna go in with the Versali Unicorn Essence. It's, again, a lot of people ask me if this is something that's a must-have, and I always say it's not. I'm just really used to it now, and it's something really nice to have. I like how it moisturizes my skin. Again, it's very lightweight, but this one is prepping and moisturizing at the same time. Now I'm gonna go in with the NYX Total Control Total Drop Foundation. So this is how it comes. It's with a dropper. This is in the shade Natural, but I do see that the product has separated a little. I think maybe I need to shake this. Two liquids separating in there. This is better. But I'm actually a little nervous about using this because I know it's really liquidy and I don't want my sweater to get all messed up. Okay, it's not bad. It's not dripping down my face right away. Oops, this one is. I'm gonna go in with a damp beauty blender. I really like how it feels on my skin, but at the same time it's no coverage whatsoever. I also feel maybe this beauty blender is absorbing most of the foundation. Maybe a brush is a better choice for this foundation. So I'm gonna use this 3D HD Sigma Kabuki brush, and I think I'm gonna take some more because right now it just gave me a little bit of tint on my face, but you can tell that it's not really good coverage. Okay, so I have the box here and it says for light coverage you need 2 pumps, 2 drops, and for medium you need 3, and full you need 4. See, it says here. I basically just need a medium coverage. I don't need too much. Ouch, this is what I don't like. That's the mess I'm talking about. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay, we'll look at that later. Now I'm gonna just go in with the brush. So I definitely feel the brush doesn't absorb obviously as much product, and you get more coverage if you're using the brush. and less product wastage as well. But I will still go over this with a damp beauty blender because I just feel like it doesn't give me a very smooth finish with this brush. I also think if you're like really used to a beauty blender, it's really hard to use the brush for you. Not hard, like, I mean, you like the feel of the beauty blender more if you're like used to it. Although these Sigma brushes are really, really good. Okay, now I'm really excited about this part because ta-da, this has been lying in my makeup for like ever. I don't know if you remember that video I did, the Sephora haul one. So this is the Cream Contour Palette, Shade and Light Cream Contour Palette by Kat Von D. And I'm gonna try these out today. So there's a number of shades in this, and now if it doesn't come out nice, I mean, no issues, we still tried it. I think I'm gonna go with this shade here, which is the Banana. This could be like a good shade to conceal my dark circles as well. At the same time, I just feel like maybe it's too light. I'm gonna start applying it with this brush. This is the Sigma Foundation F60 brush. You see how clean this is? That's because I've never used it. Let's dig into this shade Banana. So I just took some on my brush. Okay, I'm not getting any product at all. I just dig in really well. It could be this brush as well because it's meant for foundation, which is not as thick as this. So I'm gonna go in with the Sigma 40 HD Kabuki. Yeah, so much better. Yeah, so it definitely was that brush because that's not supposed to be for concealer. So it's definitely very, very light. But then the next shades, the next two shades are a bit too dark for me, I think. I don't know. I feel like this is like really, really light. Now I'm gonna take this brush, which is the Morphe Copper Stream Set brush, and I'm gonna take a shade for contour from one of these three shades. I feel like this shade here is a good one to start with. It's called Chestnut and it's very warm, and yeah, let's see. Now I'm gonna apply this under my cheekbones and jawline. Yeah, this came out darker than I was expecting it to. So it's good that I chose this shade and not the other two, because the other two are even darker. So this shade is like creamier than the Banana shade that I applied under the eyes. I don't know, it could be the formulation of both these shades, and this one is like easier to work with. Now I'm gonna blend this using my damp beauty blender, but I just noticed that I need to highlight this part. And the reason for that is when I'm putting so much product on the rest of my face, I think these parts are really important to be covered as well. I don't want them to look different than my, the rest of my face. Let's dig into this palette again. I think I'm gonna go with this shade here, being too bright. I don't know if you can see them, but this is like more like beige skin color, like a more natural color. So I'm gonna just take this. I'm using my Real Techniques brush, which looks like this. Now with the damp beauty blender, I'm gonna start blending in this dark shade. Now I'm gonna take another clean beauty blender and I'm gonna go over the lighter shade. Now this is what I'm talking about. I like how this looks. I think it's like really subtle contour. I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm gonna take some of that loose powder and apply it right under my eyes. I'm also gonna take some of this powder and clean these contour lines. This is the Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I've never used it, so let's try this and see how it looks. Now I also purchased the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush number 12, which is actually specifically for this pomade. I certainly think that I took too much of the product. I should be starting off with a little. I actually love how it's applying. It's so smooth and it's so easy to apply. Spreads really nicely. So just brushing off this excess product so it looks more natural. And I'm also gonna use a concealer to try to shape and, you know, clear the edges. This is one that's like really lightweight. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm gonna apply, this is in the shade actually in medium light. Now I'm taking this mini beauty blender and just gonna blend this concealer. I'm also gonna apply some under my eyebrows. Now I obviously love how it looks. It's really nice and smooth, and yeah, doesn't look artificial, very natural looking eyebrows. The next step now is to set my eyelids. Because I applied concealer all over the lids, I'm gonna just put some of this translucent powder on top. It's time for some eye makeup. Now I purchased this Stila Magnificent glitter. It's a long name. Let me just look at the box again. It says Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow. So yeah, this is in the shade Molten Midnight, and this looks amazing. Beautiful. But before we apply this, we do need to use some other shades to sort of prepare the base for this. I'm gonna take a few shades from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I think I'm gonna start with the shade Buon Fresco. The brush I'm using is the E27 by Morphe. So now I'm gonna take this Sephora blending brush and I'm gonna take the shade Burnt Orange and apply it in the crease. I'm taking my Morphe M507 brush and I'm gonna take the shade Red Ochre. I don't know if you can see this clearly. Yes, this one here. I'm gonna apply it just in the crease, basically deepening the crease even further. Now with the same brush, I'm gonna take the shade Cypress Umber, this one here. I'm gonna apply it just like really inside the crease. Now I want it to look a certain way, and I'm just trying to achieve this using no matter how many shades. I need some black on my eyelids, and for that I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette, because the black in this is like really black. Yeah, this is the deepest black I have currently in my makeup, so I'm gonna take this, and the brush I'm using is this Sephora Pro Airbrush Shadow Brush. I'm gonna take some of that black shade and apply it on my lid. I'm gonna start by applying it close to the lashes and then take it upwards. Now going back with the 507 brush, I'm just gonna blend the edges here. Now I'm gonna go in with this. Oh, this looks beautiful. So I don't want this to transfer on the upper lid, so I'm just gonna close my eyes for like a few seconds so it dries out. I'm gonna take the shade Red Ochre and apply it under my lower lash line. The brush I'm using for this is the Sephora Pro Shader brush number 18. Now with my Morphe M508 brush, I'm gonna take that black shade that I used before from the Obsessions palette, and I'm gonna apply it like really close to my lower lash line. Go back with the Sephora brush and just sort of blend these two shades. Now I don't think I need an eyeliner with this, but I definitely need some really nice lashes. So I'm gonna go in with the, So I'm gonna go in with the House of Lashes Featherette lashes. This is how these look. I'm gonna apply some kohl pencil in my waterline, and this is the Wet n Wild kohl pencil. Now I'm gonna brush off this excess powder, and you can see this fall off from the eye shades. This is gonna brush off really easily. Yes. I'm gonna also apply some mascara to my lashes because I want them to blend in really nicely with the falsies. I'm gonna line my lips with this Always Sharp lip liner by Smashbox. This is in the shade Safe Word. After I've applied the lip liner, I think the next step that I'm gonna do is apply some blush. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques brush. This is the buffing brush, and the blush I'm using is the NARS Torrid blush. Now it's time to put on some highlight, and I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty 3D highlight palette. This is the Pink Sands edition, and I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Lisa, which is this one. And I'm gonna use the Sephora 79 number brush. I'm gonna take this brush, and which is like a pencil brush. I'm gonna apply this shade on the brow bone. So applying on the Cupid bow. I'm gonna apply some on my nose. On the inner corner of my eye. Now that I've done all of this, I'm gonna apply some lipstick, and I think I know which one I'm gonna go for. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick, liquid lipstick in the shade Ashton. So this is the completed makeup look. I know it's a lot, like it's really glam, it's not a casual look, and I didn't really plan for it to be this glam, but like I said, I should have known if I was using the Stila glitter. It always ends up looking like really glam and all that. I feel like I need some sort of bronzing, so I'm gonna use this MAC Biana bronze, and the brush I'm gonna use is the 126 by MAC. Yeah, so this is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, this look you can do for any night out, evening out. Of course, don't wear this. Wear something nice, some nice dress or something. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be linking all the details of the makeup I used today in the description box below, so do not forget to check that out. So until next time, stay fashionable, stay happy. Bye.